All right, morning and welcome to DK64 Randomizer's main Season 2 tournament. We are in Losers Round 3 today with Eddaket versus Spike SSBU, and joining me on comms is Elrock.
Morning. How are we all doing this fine evening for some donk?
And this is a good match too, because these two players got yeeted by anime underdogs out of winners bracket early, and now find themselves early in Losers Round 3. Only one survives. The winner plays Barry, so that's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, it's funny. Tudos gets to call it early. I don't, because I'm a.
Oh, I'm sorry. The winner of this plays Kuiper, and then would possibly play Barry. So yeah, that very rough portion of this bracket here. And I guess before we begin, I just want to remind everyone, especially if you're watching on YouTube, follow, subscribe to our channel on YouTube, and we put a lot of Donk content out, and be sure to follow us on twitch.tv/DK64Speedruns, and follow our website, DK64Randomizer.com.
It's gonna be a good time. What do we got for our starting move set? We got a lanky, tiny start. Ooh, well, that's not gonna be working. Twirl is something. An instrument is something, and Strong Kong is that is not something. That is kind of a dud.
Yeah, logically, Strong Kong is used for stuff, but you can basically get every check with Strong Kong that requires it logically. You can just do it. So.
Yeah, some of them need a little more stuff than others, but with Twirl, I'm pretty sure you're actually home free with Twirl. But like, yeah, kind of a dud. And you're just slow. You're not like chunky for like gun stuff or like boulders or anything. It's just like, Start is certainly not impressive, but we've seen unimpressive starts turn around real quick because there's a whole pile of stuff they can get immediately, and you never know what's just going to turn up straight gas. It's even possible that because their start is so bad, they have to get something pretty quickly, so we'll see.
It is a Flagra-made seed, and we all have Flagra's reputation in the back of our minds. Again, I just want to emphasize that it is completely random when someone generates a seed, but Flagra seems to somehow generate some pretty bad ones.
Somehow. I can't explain it. Truly cannot explain it. There's some sort of mystical voodoo in the code that just materializes in unfortunate ways. Truly tragic. Tragic for, them, not us. We're having a great time. We get to watch this. We get to watch this train wreck unfold in front of us.
We'll see if we get a train wreck seed or not tonight. Anyway, this is losers bracket. One person goes on, the other one goes home until next season. Yo, can we get some ones in the chat if you want this to be a bean seed? Will Flagra have at least given us a bean seed? That's the real question.
We'll see a bean seed one day. They're out there. I know. I've seen them. They're real. Bean seeds are real. I promise.
All right, we are starting in 15 seconds, chat. And again, this is a 20-minute stream delay. We recommend that you do not follow what's on the race time, so there's no spoilers. So thank you very much. Let's begin.
It's an interesting, the first immediate check. Classic prison start. I can't really fault the prison start.
I have to say hi to K. Lumsley at least once, because we're never seeing him again.
We all know that this dirt patch just loads up on goods all the time, just like right now.
Yeah,
excellent.
Diving.
That is outstanding. We love to see diving immediately.
And just as Elrock predicted, they had to have something good early if they started with this crappy moveset, right? So that's what we got. Forest level 1 or level 2.
Galleon shops key 5. Castle rooms, was that key 8? Foolish Castle Underground, a monkey port, and the dirt underneath Caves lobby. Ooh, key 2 hint. Chunky and Forest.
Forest, Chunky, key 2. Factory Dirt Dark Room.
Interesting. And we got Galleon level 1. We're just getting blasted with information. This is the classic Season 2 start of just everything everywhere all at once. Madness. What do we got here? Library? The Japes Arena. Somebody's held by a Kasplat in Forest, didn't see who.
I think it was Tiny.
He's using Tiny right now, so. 5 to key 8. Kasplat on top of the Tiny Temple, so that's the Rocket Kasplat. Is it Chunky? Alright, Chunky's a Kasplat in Forest. Great info all around. Spike going to the training ground, Eddaket charging at a Galleon. With diving, I mean, that's not bad. Your whole two-door ship is open. Oh, but Spike is rewarded with a rainbow coin in the back of the training grounds. That's big time.
Yeah, especially if you do training grounds early. That's a nice pull to see, because now you can head up to the shop without needing to come back.
Yeah, it's nothing in there anyway, but even still, the rainbow coin is great for Galleon early. Although with diving, Galleon coins aren't too bad. If you don't have diving, Galleon coins are horrible, but shouldn't be too bad right now. And they know that there's something in the Galleon shops. It could be key 5, it could be a move to get key 5, but something is here for them. But the two-door ship is very appealing right now. You got dive, you got both Kongs for it. Like, you gotta check this out. Slap both of these open and take a look. He's going there before. He might be going there before even checking the shops. Actually, oh, I love that. I love opening the treasure room. That's pretty nice immediately. No mini monkey, but with Tiny, it could turn up at any moment, and then the treasure chest is just a hype chest. It's an arena in Forest. Okay, so Chunky is very easily gettable once they get into Forest. And that is a 4 GB entrance into Forest, so they need some of these GBs. Like, you'll see a GB in Lanky's two-door ship and be like, yeah, that's great. You'll see coins in here and be like, yeah, that's great.
Alright, Eddaket's doing the two-door ship here, and now from either side, you can peek Lanky and Tiny's check from either side, but it usually is slightly faster to Tiny's side. You do get coins for Lanky, and I'm pretty sure that's why Eddaket did Lanky's side instead.
Yeah, it's kind of a trade-off, right? Do you want Lanky stuff or more of Tiny stuff? Because you can get like Tiny CBs, or you can get Lanky CBs. It's basically your pick your poison. Maybe the Lanky coins made the difference here. I think it's basically a wash. I wouldn't be surprised.
But then you also have Lanky's, which is freestanding, compared to Tiny's, which is a bonus game for the item.
Right.
So
yeah, it's definitely easier to peek both from Tiny's room, but if you're gonna commit to it, then Lanky's is a better commit. We're gonna get our first look at the shops here in a second. Not too much else for Eddaket here. Two-door ship. He decided he doesn't really want Tiny's two-door ship. The metal isn't anywhere near in logic, I don't think.
Right.
Well, it's probably close, but I don't think it's that close. Ooh,
we have a Diddy and Lanky potion. Let's see what we get. Well,
saxophone. Okay. So saxophone to key 5, perhaps? Maybe key 5 is just in the last shop. We'll see. But sax is certainly a good pickup to have. An instrument for a Kong you have. Could send him into the 5-door ship.
We also have a Diddy potion that we'll have to come back for eventually.
Yeah. If key 5 doesn't turn up sooner rather than later, then that Diddy potion becomes increasingly suspect. Although really, just any straight potions lying around are just like way too dangerous to leave alone.
Now, to some of our viewers who may not know kind of the rules for like the shops, and this applies for the battle, the bonus arenas too, we can see that there's some kind of potion on the inside there, but no matter what color it is, no matter what Kong it is, it will always show a clear vial if it's showing on a shop or a bonus barrel. It's slightly different from freestanding items, which can be colored.
We have a key in this shop. Oh, but we have a second Lanky potion. Oh, is he broke? He might be broke. He's broke! Unfortunate. It's a special move of a mysterious variety. I think if Spike... Did Spike collect the coins out of the two-door ship? He would have enough for this.
I think he will, but The thing about this for Eddaket is that there is a chest with 3 coins at the bottom of Galleon here. If that was 5 instead of 6, he absolutely would have gone for it. But now, like, there's no reason for him to.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of the mindset that, like, I think you just kind of, like, not worry about it. You know you're going to come back here with Diddy anyway, and oh, look at that, it's Hunky Chunky.
Yeah, it wouldn't have did him good. Wouldn't have done them any good right now.
I mean, Hunky Chunky is something. We got Sax, we got Hunky. Are we getting another Pound the X?
Where's Chunky?
Chunky's coming. Chunky's in forest.
Oh, that's
Chunky's
right. Chunky is coming.
Suddenly, we have Pound the X almost in logic as soon as we find Chunky. Immediately. A stark contrast to some events that have transpired recently.
Oh, this is quite the gold banana grab because it changes camera angle to make it very hard to get.
This is going to be really awkward for Eddaket when he runs in here and sees that it's 4 GBs, but he's only holding on to 3. He has not run into this lobby yet. Giant Shops key 5. Yep, there's his info there. Key 4 to Castle Rooms. Okay, whoa, that's kind of big.
Underground is dead. Compared to me and Connor Seed from yesterday, that had a zillion things down there.
Spike choosing to take a photo of the fairies. Classic. He's the slight hedge towards the old BFI. Does the Fairy Queen have something for us today? It's been a bit. Been a couple seeds.
It is a Florida seed, so we'll see.
We gotta find probably gotta find the mini monkey first, so hold our horses a little bit.
Oh, I missed to mark that. They both have monkey port. That is from the entrance to level 1.
Those are the dirt under the caves lobby entrance.
Oh, the dirt. That's still main aisles. Okay.
Basically the same thing.
Oh, Eddaket.
Yeah, he's
wiping
like,
the sweat off his face because he found a rainbow coin there.
But now they both converge on Isles Cranky to buy their 4th GB to get into Forest, I think.
We're gonna see a high 5 here, but the thing is, Spike does have the Hunky Chunky advantage. So right now, Spike is slightly ahead.
A little bit. I think it's kind of a fake lead because you're pretty likely to go back to Galleon Shops with Diddy when you find him. Unless, like, Hunky Chunky turns into something more immediate, like off of Pound the X. He's not even checking the upper aisles yet. Or the upper crumb aisle Sax pad, which kind of makes sense.
Well, don't worry, Elrock. It's going to be spoken into existence for a second here.
All right. Well, Eddaket decides it is not too soon. I guess he doesn't know that Hunky Chunky is coming. He knows Chunky is coming, but he doesn't know Hunky is coming. So he's like, all right, well, I guess I'm just going to do this right now. Kind of makes sense.
I mean, I guess it's not too off the beaten path, right? Because you still have to go down to get the Hunky Chunky barrel.
And this could be key 5 anyway. It's a blueprint. Great. No such luck, but he'll probably be happy when he finds Hunky Chunky later and be like, oh, I can just go Pound the X whenever I want. That's just kind of a nice... It's a fast check. It just takes a ton of stuff. But Spike is our first into Forest, and he's like, yep, I want my Chunky Kong onto this battle arena in the mushroom area, so he goes mushroom first.
I can imagine that's what Eddaket's going to be doing here shortly.
Gotta be. Especially considering using Chunky's mine card as a way to get to the mills is a pretty straightforward strategy. He's proven me wrong immediately. Alrighty, excellent.
God, question in the chat. Hey, I really enjoy these streams, but can't watch often. Do you upload these to YouTube? Yes. We do have a channel, which is DK64 Speedrunning on YouTube. We upload all of these VODs right there, and you can actually see our entire history of them there as well.
There's a lot of tourney matches, a lot of qualifiers. A lot of those races are really good. Speaking of really good.
Oh, that's barrel throw in the hidden rainbow coin check.
Legendary Isotarge dirt patch. Unbelievable. And yeah, that's gonna be nasty if Spike skips the mills. I don't think he will. There's no way you skip the mills right now, but
Spike wants Chunky.
Oh yeah. But he's got to climb the mushroom for the arena. But all in due time. All in due time. Eddaket covering his bases in the mills though. This isn't too bad. You hit the warp back, and then take the mushroom area. Nothing really else to do here. Can't even make it night.
Eddaket's dropping some frames. Hopefully that passes.
All good. You just never know when your internet provider strikes. Disastrous.
The true enemy of all DK64 randomizer runners everywhere.
True enemy of all internet denizens. No matter. We press on. Does the mushroom have anything interesting for us? So far, no. I haven't heard a dink out of either of them, actually. Did they?
I don't think they've been spending too long collecting these, but like it has to be coming soon. They only have two. Well, they're gonna have 3 Kongs, but it has to be coming soon. I feel.
Yeah, neither of them checked the Galleon boss. Yeah, there's a bunch of chunky bananas in here, so the forest boss could be relatively higher. But I don't know if I heard a dink in Galleon, and neither of them checked the boss anyway, so it could just be there.
Galleon, I think, was like 50. There was another Diddy potion was available on the Fungi Cranky check, so another shop will we come back to later, more than likely.
Oh,
and Spike gets the hard kick slide first try.
That kick slide sucks. That one it's something about that slope that the angle is just very mean and does not like it. All the other kick slides in the game, very easy. That one, finicky.
And just to emphasize, the kick slide up these sliding down slopes was tiny is out of logic, but obviously we're able to do them here, and we get another quick 10 bananas and golden banana with Spike's side here.
Hey. So we know Chunky gets Key 2 in Forest. Oh, hold up.
Bongo
Blast. Bongos chilling in the mushroom on that Splat. Pretty nice. Yeah, Forest is looking pretty nice right now because it's got Chunky. It's going to give him Key 2 on a Chunky check, which might be like Minecart, maybe the metal. Yeah, I think it can be the metal. I think that's it. They don't have access to the worm. They don't have access to kegs.
Don't have access to the owl.
All
right.
I think I'm missing a Chunky check in my head. What's the last one? Could be the boss. That'd be gross. That'd be really gross.
And it ends up being Dogadon 2.
Yeah.
Which I think I've seen Dogadon 2 in exactly one race where it was required.
That would be disastrous. Alright, Chunky Kong for Spike, so he is chilling. He's not going to charge through every Chunky check in the game. It's the face shooting. They don't have pineapples, they can't do the face shooting. So basically they have, I guess it's about a 50-50. There's like 6 possible spots for this Key 2 to be, and they can do 3 of them. So
I can imagine that Spike just jumped down. He's going to climb back up for the chunky bananas. It seems like the quickest way you can go about right now to get them.
For sure. Yeah. Maybe. I'm actually not sure. I think once you exit, you probably fall down, warp up 5, and then take the top down to get the remainder. You get like
top down is probably faster, yeah.
You get better bunch density climbing the bottom into the middle, and then top down faster. Okay, he agrees. Good. I'm not making stuff up. It's one of those like random like micro routing decisions that I do not know if they've ever had to do, ever. The randomizer enforces on you. It's just like
Eddaket almost got the kick slide first try as well, but fell at the last second, so took a couple more attempts.
Not too bad though. It's not too hard to get that. Or it's not like bad to fail it or anything. It's kind of a finicky, annoying. Work. Why don't you work?
All right, here's the climb down strat we expected.
Yeah, climbing is slow and falling is fast. Unbelievable. Ooh, he's got something calculated. He leaves at 30. What's he thinking for his last 10? 5 of the minecart.
5 on the minecart, 5 on the warp pad.
2? Yeah.
That makes sense.
Ooh, that's clean. That's real clean. Maybe he has done this before. I might have just made that up.
Bongo Blast out in possession of Edda.
He hasn't even tagged any of these warps. And he's going to go get his barrels right off this minecart. That's actually insane. He's going to be very happy with what he pulls momentarily.
And gets some coins out of it.
And there's the metal, so there's 1 check down. Here comes check 2. Boss key. Bang. Minecart.
Required minecart seed chat. You love to see it.
It's very nice. Excellent routing. Hopefully it doesn't leave immediately, but I don't know why he would. Surely you clear out the mills here. That is some glorious routing. So after you get your key 2, what's the plan? I think you just got to get out of here, right? You got to go.
Yeah, I feel like
you got to go get your next 10 hints.
I feel like there's not a lot of availability right now in these levels after this, so I feel like that's definitely the next play. It's probably gonna be a lower GB count, I would assume.
Probably. I mean, 4 for level 2 or 4 for level 2 forest with a level 1 galleon is already pretty high. So it could be things start loading up right now. He's got 6 track right now, GBs.
Yo, is Edda just gonna say screw bananas? I think he is.
Yeah. I mean, it's slow. It's pretty slow to climb up there. For just the metal check, which was nothing for what it's worth. It wasn't even anything interesting. It was just a crown. So he'll save some time here finding the boss key and then just probably never looking at this metal ever again.
Come back later when he has a gun.
Maybe he just doesn't come back later. Wouldn't that be nice?
Well, we see a 69 coin chunky minecart on the side of Spike here.
Not nice. Unbelievable.
He overdonked by 3.
One day they'll learn. Okay, to be honest, if you're in the middle of a race, that is like the last thing you're thinking about. It's very funny. It's just like not on your mind at all. His mind is straight into what's my next play.
No, dude, I disagree. I'm always thinking about it.
I don't know. It's tough.
Put all my time and resources toward making sure I get it. And that's why I was the 8th seed.
The value is worth it, I think. It just slips my mind. But barrel throwing for Spike, he even grabbed the chunky coins on the mushroom outside the minecart. He's taking a little bit extra time to clear out the mill, so here we go. Here comes the pause exit. Almost. The last couple coins. Thinking? What is he thinking? Oh, he hasn't looked at the winch yet, so he's probably looking at that now. That's great info. Don't ever leave this behind. You will be very sad if something is there and you miss it. You will be so sad. Oh, he can get Lanky's medal here too? Wow. 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 He has done a lot of forests, I have no doubt, because this routing is way too clean.
And he's running right here with 7 GB. Eddaket's going to be short with the coin count here. Very sad.
Work to be done. Room for improvement.
Now I wonder if Eddaket stays or just leaves. That's the interesting part.
I mean, he's already cleared at the mills. I think he just leaves from here.
Yeah, he's done.
He's got nothing left for him here. Nothing interesting in Kremiles so far. No crown. Spring barrel dead. What's level 4? Japes. Okay. We have something hinted in Japes that they can do immediately if they can get in. Let's see if they can get in. Caves Candy Chunky. DK roll. Galleon Shop's DK roll. Tiny finds Donkey and Japes. Ooh. Alright, Japes is looking real nice. Main aisle key 8. That's Monkey Port?
Yeah, seems like it.
Diddy Chunky Lanky for Helm. Very nice. So Rocket Barrel, Guitar, Sax, Trombone and Triangle, of which they have 1.
Level 3, drum roll.
Japes costs 20. Japes cost 20 to get in, so they got a ways to go.
Oh, yeah.
The Galleon Arena is way the horde, so there's another reason to go back. Mills Key 8. Ooh.
Now, they did find a
barrel.
barrel throw there, but nothing else so far. I have the feeling they'll come back.
That could suggest like a boss. The monkey port is hinted. Not ideal. Watch the cop in the lobby, man. He's up to no good. There we go, an instrument. Get him out of here.
Get him out.
What's our castle cost? Looks like 14? What?
Oh, wow.
That is outrageously high. There's a key in there! Oh my god.
I think a commentator cursed the GB counts.
Oh my, there's a lot to unpack there. Vines up top? Whoa!
That is out of logic.
Holy smokes. That is madness. Great to find that, and that's gonna put a lot of stuff. Okay, so that would explain barrels to key 8 even. Because you need barrels, you logically need barrels to remove the boulder from the pad. Wow.
Oh,
That's
Eddaket
crazy.
isn't doing the thing unless you can
he's
still get
gonna
up there a
hint.
different way.
We haven't seen these two hints yet, so Tiny K Rool in the Galleon Shops. Oh my god, the Galleon Shops, what the heck? Saxophone doing everything?
We found Sax and Hunky chucking. There's still one more thing there.
Crazy. And Japes CBs. That's not bad, because Japes is early and you know you're going to go in there.
All right, Eddaket is going to do the strat for Vines. Very good.
Pretty good. But the thing is, I'm not sure that Vines is going to lead to anything. It looks like Vines is like the end of a path, if I were to guess. Because it's like, you're short like 2 things for it. Wait, no, you're short 1 thing for it. I guess Balloon could show up at some point. You might just like bypass it with that knowledge.
Eddaket opting to not do the bonus game.
Oh wow.
And there's Trombone.
Wow, so that Vines is useful, and he's going to, Eddaket's running straight for it. Okay. This is really interesting. They have to get to 14 somehow to get into Japes to continue making progression, but they only have 2 levels, and these levels kind of suck, I'm not gonna lie. Like, what else is there to do in Galleon here?
They're gonna do another high 5, getting this chunky GB.
That is a staggeringly precise sync. That is pretty impressive. What the heck? I mean, they could do like what? Oh gosh, like the upper aisles check. They could do the Japes trombone pad. I feel like they need a Kong to turn up or something for that 14 to make sense. Like, where's Diddy?
I wonder if Eddaket is gonna go back and buy Hunky Chunky. Cause that Pulsion has to be on the back of his mind.
Right. That might be the
Meanwhile,
most, especially because Galleon Shops just got hinted a ton. And you know both of them are useful because they both got hinted for K Rool. Even though they're different phases, they refer to different items. So both of those
Spike
potions
is not doing Pound the X. Very interesting.
You may have, to be honest, you might have just forgotten about it. Like, Eddaket has played saxophone, so when he finds Hunky, he might be thinking of it, but it's really far out of the way. I guess it's something to do, though. That's tough. That's
All right,
really
going
tough.
to Japes lobby for the lanky check.
Love this. Has he been in here yet? I think he's been in here. All right, here's another Splat. Okay, now we hear the dink, so the boss for Galleon is now open.
Oh, it's another lanky.
Is that Balloon? That might be Balloon. No, it can't be Balloon because it'd be Vines locked. Grape.
Grape
Wow.
shooter.
Interesting. Don't know if we need that, but it's certainly nice to have. Eddaket might be thinking that like the potion he passed in Galleon is actually just Balloon, which would make a lot of sense. But what if it's Balloon on Pound the X? We got a real twisty seed once again. This is ugly.
Eddaket making the
I'm
decision
not sure that,
to go back.
But the problem is I don't think Pound the X is going to be the Kong. I think Pound the X is going to be the item. But where's the Kong? Is there a Kong? I don't know. There's a lot of shop GBs available, looks like. Eddaket or Spike has 9 GBs tracked with 4 blueprints. So he's at 13. It's possible you just take Chunky on the shop tour and you get to 14 just that way. Eddaket has 90 subtracted 3 blueprints.
He just
so
leaves here after it. I can see him doing that.
Yeah.
Eddaket is probably going to be pushing more Chunky coins here.
Yeah, get some Chunky coins, buy some Chunky stuff. Just do what you can, I guess. There's like really not much. There's scrape at the bottom of the barrel. It feels like something else has to be available. Maybe the boss is the answer. What if there's a Kong on this boss? Wouldn't that be crazy?
I could see it happening.
I think that might make sense. It depends on where. Well, if key 5 is in Pound the X, that could make sense because your Kong hint, your Diddy hint could then be in a later lobby. Oh my gosh. We've been hyping up Pound the X a lot, but there's even more problems because your Galleon shops are doubly hinted as well. So we know Sax and Hunky Chunky are both needed for something K. Rool.
Eddaket is going to go for that tiny colored banana check here in a second. Meanwhile, we got Spike buying some more blueprints.
Yeah, that is down tremendous buying blueprints here because like that it's almost like a commitment to a dump it to get to 14, which feels terrible. Like something just feels wrong. It's hard to specify the intuition, but here we go. Eddaket's checking the boss. Let's get some rock solid information. Is it on the boss, please? Oh, and Spike checking Lanky's 5-door ship. This is a good
quick one. It's available, and you get 2 additional peaks at other checks with the Lanky one.
Big info, big info. So that's the Qatar ship he's looking at is nothing. What about the triangle ship? Nothing. Looked like a GB. Is metal 2 for the road? Why not?
Yeah, metal for the road. We got a tiny.
We're going back and forth.
Boss fight.
On the streams.
It is just a GB.
Spike's refusal to do this boss pays off. Unbelievable. But they're just pushing their way into Japes. I'm saying screw it. Let's go. I can imagine Eddaket's going to be doing a similar path here that Spike just did. Very possible. Clear out the last 5-door ship that's a mystery and go from there. Buy his Hunky Chunky. I wonder if he commits to Pound the X when he grabs Hunky Chunky. That's kind of a nice send because... the reason I don't like Trombone very much is because you don't know where Balloon is. Balloon locks your vines, which locks your Trombone. So I feel like Trombone checks are not impressive. They're out of logic, right? So
yeah.
It's possible it turns into something, but like I don't think it's particularly likely to be your progression that would explain this level 14 or this 14 GB level 3. What is left in logic? Great question. I think it is Pound the X and maybe like a forest metal.
Like, Spike doesn't care about that though. He is going straight for Castle.
Indeed. What might we find in Castle? We know the library is Way the Horde, but we don't have Donkey. It's unfortunate. But there's just a plethora of shops. Surroundings checks are nice. Just kind of works. Just works. We'll see if not pounding the X will haunt him later.
Got a nice jam going on for Spike's Castle Overworld.
A good one. So, a Kirby song. Okay, that took me a moment to place it. Whoa. Jeez, alright, I gotta brush up on my custom music knowledge, my goodness. Alright, so climb the castle or go underground first is the eternal question when you first enter castle. Spike chooses underground.
Underground first is the way that Spike chose.
Which is interesting because the underground is foolish. So maybe he just wants the GBs and wants to get to Japes sooner.
I mean, with a 20 Japes, that should be horribly surprising.
A 94 castle CB requirement, that's pretty easily clearable with these 3 Kongs, so nothing particularly impressive here.
But will Eddaket do pound the X?
I beg you. It's right there. It's a fast check, I promise. You're already halfway done.
Oh, You could see Spike remembering that it was dead underground as he turned around about to go in the dungeon area.
I think you might go in there anyway if you had punch, but he doesn't have punch, so it's kind of garbage. Is he going to do that bonus barrel for a GB? No way. No way. You can't possibly commit to that. You need to get to 20 for Japes, but no way that's worth it.
There's still got to be some super quick ones.
Surely. Right? Surely. Right? But what if?
What if? Come on, pound the X. Yes!
Here we go, here we go. Oh wait, well, good check here, good check here. You're in the ballpark. Nothing in the back of BFI. Here we go.
Eddaket is a man of the people, chat.
Here we go. I'm thinking this is going to be key 5, is my guess. And then maybe something nice is in one of these lobbies. Oh, but we got key. We got a key. What is this? And he has just enough coins. Key 7 randomly found in the castle shops. Not hard to find, so no surprises there. What's on
it's another green potion. It's pineapple. He can turn around and get the other green potion that he just saw.
Oh my goodness. All right. Good, good.
So we got pineapple on an outer aisles check. Very interesting. We're going to see another green potion on main aisles here.
Still on track to key 5. This is crazy. But yeah, they needed something just to be in logic for this Japes B-Locker to make sense. So what's this guy? Punch, maybe?
It is, in fact, Primate Punch.
Wow. Oh gosh. He just dumped and he's like thinking about going to castle, but he's not going to castle.
This is interesting. He's just going straight back to Galleon? He wants the arena. Was that hinted? Yeah, it was.
It was. Ooh, what if this is...
This is absolutely why he's going back.
Is this Diddy? That'd be crazy. I think the dump is still worth it. If you can, you might skip castle and try and push to Japes first. That'd be kind of big. And following his pineapple, his pretty heavily hinted pineapple. Yeah, I think anything pineapple is like great contender for key 5. Although
this stuff up here is coconut gun locked, so I don't know if we'll see anything here, but still decent to check.
Yeah, yeah. Your barrels is hinted.
Oh, Spike just got owned! I did the same thing yesterday, Spike. I did the same. Don't feel
budget
bad.
It in. You gotta budget it in. You take one on the chin, and it's like, okay, you fall off the castle, we go again. That sucks. Falling off the castle is a bottom 5 experience in DK64 randomizer. It's not like actually that cataclysmic, right? It's like maybe like 20 seconds, but like it feels like hours. The mental damage cannot be overstated. Speaking of mental damage, failing the cannon game in Galleon is also extreme mental damage, but Eddaket navigates it well.
Just barely.
Clutch in time. He's got it. And he gets a GB for the road. Love that.
We're going to see a shop coming up here. There wasn't much in any of the shops in Castle so far.
E7 is nice, but nothing truly remarkable. Oh, but what's this?
Oh, there is a potion.
A shared one? Is this a slam? It's an ammo belt. Well, buy it. Good answer. Love that.
Oh, Eddaket's going for the balloon that haunts every randomizer player's dreams. That one's a brutal one to get.
Just so mean because it loads in funny, but I think there were actually enough CBs here that you could have gotten it anyway. Maybe not. I'm not sure. I don't know. Yeah, pineapple punch checks. I mean, basically any chunky check in the game now is just like prime time for your key 5. Which is a little bit awkward because that's a lot of stuff, but here we go. Let's go to the way of the horde. Come on.
See, Eddaket not dumbing his blueprints and not paying to go back to Galleon is turning out to be a huge gain for him now because he can save those blueprint dumps for later.
He might have. I thought he did dump. I think he did dump and then realized pound the X in the meantime. He has more blueprint track than I think he has.
Oh, there's Diddy!
Oh,
wait, no, that's a purple potion. That's a purple potion. Still.
Hey, calm down, Tudos. Calm down. Calm down. False alarm. False alarm. Go to bed. All right,
Sorry,
Spike
I didn't put my glasses on this morning.
Spike trying the cam cut in the greenhouse. Really, really, really hard with Tiny. Would not recommend. Very, very hard.
Yeah, don't do it, Chad. Don't do it. Mini.
Oh, God,
Oh, treasure rooms available. Treasure rooms available. Hype chest. Let's go.
Hype chest looking prime time right now. Well, it's not in the logic because you don't have coconut, but DK's coming, so like, that's got to be good, right? That'll get you to 20, and then you're just like running into Japes. You skip castle completely for sure. Well, you skip castle until you have donkey at least.
Yeah, because you want donkey for that castle rooms check.
Yeah, for the library is like big time. There's no point in going there until you have donkey. As Spike is discovering basically nothing otherwise. He got
that
key 7 from here, and I think that's it. The last thing he can find is the last thing he can do is the roof dirt, I think, and there's just something there for him. He's got to pound the X.
I don't even remember where key 7 was.
Isn't Funky's?
Funky's, that's right.
Yeah. What do we got in the hype chest?
There's Diddy!
God! That is absolutely outrageous. That's his 5th Kong. So, okay.
Hype chest delivers. Wow.
Holy crap. That's madness. That's absolute madness. Oh, Eddaket's got to be feeling amazing right now. Oh my goodness.
He can just walk outside and get that potion too. This is a huge gain for him.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. He's now. Yeah. So yeah, he did dump some blueprints, but that's gonna pay off for him, I think. I think Spike got to 20, so he's headed to Japes to get donkey, which is good. But he's, to be honest, he's just like completely bricked until he pounds the X, I think. That's his big progression point. Finding all those chunky moves and just going from there. But he gets a trombone here, and he'll be certainly happy to see that. And having donkey first does give a little bit of a speed diff. You traverse the world faster. But that's 20 for Eddaket. I think he's just going straight to Japes.
No, he's gonna go out. I think he's gonna get that potion if he remembers. Nope, he just doesn't care.
Oh, you know what? He probably looked at his coin count and was like, I don't know about that. Or actually, okay, I guess he's going back anyway. There's one in Galleon for Diddy and one in Forest for Diddy, so.
So now you can get 5 off the Cranky shop, which I can imagine that's what he's gonna do.
Gotta be.
I could not see what was in the Diddy front cage on Spike's side.
I missed it too. Ooh, Clear Vial, Coconut locked by Donkey. Interesting. Japes is fortunately only level 4, so we're not out of the woods yet on needing a slam yet, but Clear Vial could just be a slam, so that'd be nice. Need to know where Coconut is. We know Coconut is in level 5 or earlier because of where Diddy was. Diddy was Coconut locked. And you need your Kongs by level 5 or earlier. But that's not that much help because that's basically, just the whole game that they have available to them at the moment. Castle Underground, or Japes Underground. Anything interesting? Nope.
Bunch of quick bananas.
That is pretty nice. Japes just generally has pretty nice density in a whole lot of spots. Eddaket taking the time to scoop up Diddy's medal too on his way to the shops. I kind of like that.
Yeah, because there's 20 right below candies. It makes sense.
And I think Spike is being pretty thorough with his medals and Japes, even though they're foolish. They're just like a lot of them are
just easy.
You're not like going out of your way for any of these. You're already going downstairs to get all your chunky stuff. Or to get the chunky underground stuff, so it's just like quick, like, what is that, 10, 15? Alright, Japes Crown. Way of the Horde. What is this?
It's a potion. Is it purple? It is
purple.
Looks purple. That's going to be Featherball.
Ooh. Okay. So, with that, we know why we need this
peanuts.
Oh, peanuts in the shop? Wow.
Wow, so key 5 was hinted for Galleon shops, and it had sacks and peanuts. Something to keep in mind for later.
It also had hunky. So, okay, so peanut, sacks, hunky for key 5. One of those 3. That is a lot of stuff. That is so much stuff.
In addition, Galleon Shops was also hinted for DK Rool. Obviously, that's peanuts. And then you have Tiny K Rool, which gave you sacks.
Sacks and Hunky for the Pound the X terrain that got you all your chunky moves, which eventually got you Mini Monkey in the Galleon Crown.
Another very unfortunate thing happened on Spike's stream. Dying at the end of a battle crown, also a very sad thing to see.
All right, you budget one into your run, but when the second one happens, it's over. You're crumbling. But you got to pull it together. You got to pull it together. You got to find a way.
Eddaket should go Galleon here, I think. No, yes, no, yes.
Japes. I think Japes.
Japes. That's what I meant. I said Galleon because that's where the Japes is in the slot.
Yeah. And wow, he's gonna walk in here with Mini Monkey too. If Donkey is in the hive area, if Donkey's in the hive or on the metal, Spike might be in a bit of trouble here. Because that would basically funnel Spike into Pound the X as the only thing he could do, which would get him eventually Mini Monkey, which would then send him back. Even though he just pulled Feather out of the crown, that may not be sufficient to pull Donkey. Which would be a complete disaster. Okay, there's just a rainbow coin in here. And Eddaket has peanuts, so you can just scoop that up. I'll take a rainbow coin right when I'm about to pick up a new Kong. I love that.
And a little trouble with the DK64 LOL switch right there, though.
Yeah, that's a classic. Because he's not unfathomably wealthy on Diddy, so this rainbow coin's good. Love being disgustingly rich. Anything interesting in... Nothing else interesting in this peanut area. Where's Donkey? Donkey could also be just inside Diddy's cage. He could just be chilling up here. What do we got? Nope. You should definitely collect both of those, my guy. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess it doesn't matter. I thought it did. I think one spawns the switches and the other one...
Yeah, the second one, you have to collect the second one. The first one, who cares?
Yeah, alright, whatever. What do I know?
I'm just washed. You know? Yeah, you just made the game logic, that's all.
I'm just washed. No.
Alright, well, again, if very unfortunate for Spike if DK is up here, and if it's not on this Kasplat. Oh.
Yeah, he needs it in the... Oh, gosh. There's nothing good for him here.
I think he has to come back.
He needs it on the metal, actually. He could get the metal. He can swipe a bunch of CBs out of the...
But Japes' Colored Bananas is dead.
Oh, you're right. It's not on the metal. Oh, but we got a Hunky Potion here. It's DK in the stump. The stump was...
Wait, the stump has donk. Whoa.
Wow.
So now this thing that Spike's getting is going to be the path to Key 8 hint that we saw more than likely.
So this is Balloon then, right?
I would hope so.
This just has to be Balloon. Surely. That would certainly make the most sense. It could be like Rocket Barrel or Guitar, but I think Balloon makes the most sense here because we're still out of logic for that. And it needs to turn up pretty soon. No, it can't be Balloon because Balloon locked vines and barrels. Or Balloon locked vines, so it can't be. This can't be Balloon, so this is probably like Guitar or Rocket Barrel, both of which are awesome to find. Eddaket's gonna be very happy to see his Featherbow here. Because it's like, alright, great. My donkey problem is solved. I will definitely get Donkey and Japes.
Yeah, and Eddaket knows this is Featherbow because this is his last item that he needs. For Tiny, anyway. And in the chunky thing, it's red. Rocket Barrel, yeah, definitely need that one for K. Rool.
Love that. Yeah, Spike might be trying to swipe the metal, but it's just kind of not... There's nothing there for him. So he's got to think long and hard on what to do. Eddaket's going to maintain a pretty strong lead as he plows through Japes.
Featherbow obtained. Eddaket, I'm sure, happy with that.
Mm-hmm. But I would be a little bit happier when he... he's going to be a little bit happier when he pulls Donkey Kong. That's certainly a plus.
For those just tuning in here, for now, obviously we're 46 minutes in. You can see Spike has 3 more golden bananas. However, Eddaket does have much more moves and is more optimally following the path. So I think we can definitively say that Eddaket is ahead at the moment. But because this is Donk Rando, that can change at any time.
At any time. If Guitar just decides it wants to go hide, then that's pretty disastrous.
Or if he just forgets a check for some reason, that can happen. Can happen to anyone. Connor got like 12th place in a race once because of that.
Yep, strikes at any moment. But these guys are seasoned veterans. They have been playing Donk for hours and hours and hours and hours, nonstop, endlessly. I swear, these guys are like always playing Donk, always racing. They're practicing like crazy. They've got it drilled into their heads on what to do.
Eddaket holds the record of 4 Donk seeds in one day.
It is maddening. Spike's routing through Forest proves that he like absolutely knows Forest like the back of his hand. That was so clean. I was so impressed by that. I'm stealing that one. Yoink. Eddie still playing pretty thorough here, which makes a lot of sense. He just pulled Peanut and like you kind of know Peanut's needed, so just like following Peanut checks kind of makes sense. No charge, so the minecart kind of seems bad, but if I got like a GB on the top of the mountain, I think I'd leave for it. I think that's probably worth it. I don't think anything else is. Maybe a blueprint.
Yeah, there's a blueprint right there.
I think that's worth it. But
I think Spike is going for medals, but like I think he's starting to like really think about what exactly he's missing.
He's got to know these are foolish, so it's like what to do. To be honest, Pound the X is like gotta be like one of the last things on your mind. It's so out of the way and so bizarre that like how could this possibly turn up all the time? But it just turns out that if something is in aisles and accessible at all times, that is kind of bad. Oh, yeah, so now he sees 140, so he's like, oh crap, I'm missing a Kong for sure with that info.
Pound the X, pound the X, pound the X. Yes!
There we go. He's going.
All right. The race is on again.
There we go. He's got some backtracking to do back in Galleon, but he is on the right track once again.
Now, Eddaket's Japes is going to be quite a bit more thorough because he had all those extra items.
Yeah, Eddaket really wants to pull something else here, because if he basically pulls anything else here, then it would mean Spike has to come back at some point, and Spike is not going to want to come back here for long. He's going to want to get Donkey and get moving pretty quickly. There's a world where Eddaket's like really thorough in Japes, and you know it takes him some time to work through it. He might walk out with some extra GBs for it, but Spike, I'm pretty sure, is just gonna like beeline straight to the path now. He's gonna go get his hunky chunk. He's gonna go get his pineapple here, which runs him straight into Punch, which runs him straight into Away the Horde, which runs him straight into Diddy. Like he's probably about to just do exactly what Eddaket did like 20 minutes ago. Was it 20? It was like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, I don't think it was that long ago, but regardless, he is on the correct path. Eddaket's really doing a good job gathering up a lot of stuff here. That's gonna be a pretty big advantage. He's gonna be getting like maybe 4 or 5 extra GBs just from the moves and items he has that Spike didn't.
Right. This is far from over. It's just a decision or two away. DK64 Randomizer swings on such small decisions at times. It's truly remarkable. When you leave levels at random points, what do you skip? What do you choose to do? You never quite know until go mode who is gonna come out on top. And then even still, go mode is such a gauntlet of stuff that you gotta fight for it. Alright, Spike, you got Punch. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Think. He's thinking Forest.
Oh, he's going to Forest. Now, he's probably thinking Mills, because Mills is a path, but that's not going to get you a Kong.
No. Well, he doesn't know where Diddy is either. He might be thinking that, like, okay, what can I do for key 5? He's thinking Forest Funky. This could be key 5.
Now this is good for him because he could potentially pull some hints of things that he missed.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
he's almost certainly getting the Diddy hint, unless it's like really unlucky on the Cave's rocket barrel.
Well, he has mini hinted. Like he has that hint in his possession, so it's like, it's on him to just like go do that. But he's choosing Force Funky first, and this could pay out if it's key 5. This is a pretty nasty spot for it if it were here. Donkey Kong on the horizon for Eddaket. He is about to get his full family. Force Funky not delivering the goods. Unfortunate, but what about the almighty bean? We know Mini is, like, available. Something could be on the beanstalk. Where's the bean?
All right, chat. Put your hands together. Let's pray for that bean.
We need the bean. Where's the bean? We don't know where the bean is. That would be another major problem. The worm had nothing. But the bean. Looks to the skies. It's junk.
And it's a GB. And bean levers have been defeated once again. Someday, bean levers, someday.
Someday. Not today. Tragic. And now Spike returns to Galleon. He is running towards his way of the Horde. Oh man, I didn't realize there was a stealthy snoop for this rocket barrel.
This is the one you can do without stopping, but it doesn't look like Eddaket knew the path. I don't think Spike did either.
You do it without DK? Do you need the DK speed to do it?
I actually don't know. But Eddaket's going to take his time. Hope that he doesn't get caught. Definitely the way to go.
There you go. Here's your optimization of your insane optimization of the day. You always go get DK first. So if it is a snoop or a maze, you're always going top speed. There's your crazy optimization of the day. If you by chance can happen to see DK and a bonus barrel at the same time, I guess you just do DK first. Sure. Who would ever think of that? Riley's a nerd, he would think of that.
Absolutely agree. Oh, and Eddaket's is DK, and we see he has face cam on. That was a great reaction.
Yeah, that's a good one. Here we go. He's living life. He's got his whole family sub-hour when it is not trivial to do so.
Now, I would imagine if you're Eddaket, you're thinking about key 4 somewhere. And castle rooms, obviously he's going to be going straight to castle for that.
Yeah, your Way of the Horde library is big. Now, mind you, Spike has basically full cleared all of castle. Spike has that advantage, essentially, which is that if Eddaket just, like, takes his time and slowly clears castle, Spike is going to be an object in the rearview mirror that is closer than it appears. So, hold on. It kind of depends on how thorough Eddaket is feeling in castle. Is he thinking, okay, I got my stuff, I gotta step on the gas, go get a key, chase my hints aggressively? Or is he gonna think, alright, let's keep things clear, make sure I don't miss anything? Diddy is inside the treasure chest, but this is Mini Monkey or Spike just picked up Mini Monkey, and he exits to Isles! Where are you going? Where are you going, team? Oh, he's thinking Japes because he's going to get Donkey. He's not thinking Diddy.
Wow.
He'll get a hint that tells him where Diddy is, but he's not going to have Diddy for a little bit. I think this is pretty reasonable, actually. I think it's kind of a wash. I mean, you're going to have to, like...
he doesn't know where Diddy is, right? We have zero hints for that.
The time lost is essentially the time spent running into Galleon, the level, which is, like, I don't know, 15 seconds. This is, like... not much, if anything. Lost. Alright, not the Hive for Key 5. Key 5 is our big mission. I'm pretty sure Key 4 is in the library. I would be very surprised if Key 4 wasn't there. A directly hinted, one hint Key 4, gotta be. There's just no way. And Eddaket agrees. He's going to castle. Here comes DK for Spike. He will have to eventually come up with Diddy, but He will have help for that, so no problems there. And Diddy has not proven to be massive yet. I mean, Diddy was in Galleon too, so he's going to get the peanuts out of the shop, like, sure.
Yeah, I wonder if he's just going to go back to Galleon here. Nope, he's going back to... He wants the castle rooms for what it was likely going to be key for. Now, remember, Eddaket has not been to castle yet. Spike has. So Spike is just straight going to go ahead and do the rooms. Eddaket's probably going to be taking his time here, at least for a little bit.
And this is where Spike starts the comeback. This is where he starts to catch up, depending on Eddaket's decision-making here. Is Eddaket thinking directly to the museum, or is Eddaket thinking he's going underground? Oh boy, here we go.
And I mean, I still don't hate this play, right? You still want to get the shops, and you still get gold bananas. And Eddaket does have the priming punch advantage for the dungeon area.
He is going to need to go to the basement to get key 7, which is fortunate as he ran out of ammo.
And you'd be like, yeah, I need to refill ammo quick, and then he's just going to see that key.
Hey, yo, Mini Monkey, maybe a little key 5 in the trash can. Here we go. Boom. Okay, I tried. Sorry, team. Might be a little shed action, maybe key 5 in the shed? Keep trying. I think we're going to get another key 5 hit in lobby 5. I think this key 5 path is way longer than it looks.
I mean, a lot of things that it could possibly be, especially with the items that you originally got in the area. And just so everyone knows, key 5 was in Galleon shops. It was hinted for Galleon shops, and you got sacks and peanut pop guns there.
And hunky. So you got everything for the Pound the X mess. Pound the X being pineapple, which got you punch, which got you mini. So like, half the game is on the path to key 5 right now. I'm thinking a second hint might help them a lot. Like a second hint to like,
Eddaket has no gun.
That is tragic. There's ammo here, so he's not totally dead, but my goodness. It's always so sad when you don't have DK's gun because you're just rolling around as DK and you need to pick up the ammo. So you have to like consciously make the effort to keep picking up ammo, keep tagging to other Kongs to pick up ammo. It doesn't always play nice. Unfortunate. He's going to Fungi though, so he'll be fine. Yeah, like that, exactly. You roll right through the ammo. You can't pick it up. You have to specifically, consciously make the decision to tag to pick up the ammo. Brutal. No such luck on the roof dirt in Castle, so leaving that behind for Spike was not a disaster. Very fortunate. Can strike at any moment. But what's in the library? This is Way of the Horde hinted. We think it's key 4. Key 4, get another 5 hints. Is going to be good. Spike is definitely making up time as Eddaket is doing stuff Spike has already done, so...
I don't even think Spike did any of this stuff.
Yeah, he didn't do anything in the dungeon because he just didn't have punch at the time.
And remember, Castle Underground is hinted dead, so if Eddaket starts doing this, this is just like pure waste of time. Well, not necessarily. This DK face is pretty close to being done, so... This still might get you a golden banana, which...
that might be the closest I've ever seen that to done. That was like 5 pieces in the perfect spot. What the heck?
Oh, it's a pearl.
Maybe a little key 5 on the mermaid? That would be. Oh, no, it can't be.
Nope,
actually,
there it is. Dead. There's key 4, I think.
The mermaid is now dead because they found a pearl in a foolish region. So, it's no longer the mermaid. And it is indeed key 4 in the library. No surprises there. And Spike immediately needs more info. He's like, please God, where's Diddy? I need to know.
Alright, we're gonna at least see what level 5 is.
Funny thing is,
he might do the dirt patches first.
He might not actually get the Diddy hint here, which is crushing. Alright, Factory. And he can get the Way of the Horde in Factory. Maybe the dirt in Factory is pineapple? Or no, not coconut.
Oh no, Eddaket! He just passed key 7. Please tell me he turns around.
Alright, hang on. Storage to key 5. Whoa. That's big. That's got to be key 5 in the dirt then. Wait, what was
Galleon Shops was also key 5. That's a triple hint for keys.
Wait, that's a second Galleon Shops key 5. Alright, yeah, that just makes sense if it's just the punch dirt. That just makes a lot of sense. Alright, Spike is lining something up that you really don't need to line up. I promise you, if you just wing this, you'll do it correctly. I've never lined up that backflip in my life. right, here we go. Key 5 or key 7 coming up for Eddaket, so life is good.
All right, will he get a Diddy hint here? This is big.
No, but he will get key 5 in castle. Yeah, there's the castle shops, or there's the key 7 hint for the shops, which Eddaket is currently in the process of picking up. All right, so yeah, he's not getting a Diddy hint, but I think he runs straight into factory to get key 5 in storage. I'm pretty sure the way the Horde hinted dirt is gonna be his key 5.
Yeah, and you haven't really got much else to go off in castle, so you're probably not doing anything else.
Right. And all right, team, I'm gonna lay it on you thick. I think this seed is gonna be very, very quick. Because so they're gonna pick up key 5 here. They're gonna get Diddy hinted, and then what's left? We need Gorilla Gone and Guitar, and there are 2 Way of the Hordes that are unresolved right now. So this could be done in a hurry. But neither of those Way of the Hordes can be balloons, right? Because balloon has to be very early, and both of these Way of the Hordes are in later levels. Oh boy. Here we go. Time to step on the gas. Spike might know that now. Spike might know that, actually. He might have the information. Well, no, because he's missing Peanut.
I think Eddaket just wants to show this trick off.
I think this is reasonable to do. It's pretty quick, and you get Lanky's medal here without having to go into the greenhouse. Although it's still underground, it's foolish, so like...
Yeah, that's what I don't really understand. He does get another golden banana, so it's not a big wash, but like...
Yeah.
He's getting to the point where like these bananas are so long, like it's not even that worth it.
Yeah, and you know you're gonna have to clear more of the game too, right? You know you're gonna have to dip into Aztec at some point. You know you're gonna have to dip into caves. Surely there's faster GBs to be had there. Like this crush room one's pretty quick junk, but I think that's faster than doing an underground check here. A foolish underground check. So yeah, for Helm, we need Guitar and Gorilla Gone. For K. Rool, we need... That's it. That's the list. We don't know what the third phase is. It is... Oh boy. All right.
It
plot
is
twist.
coconut.
Plot twist. Red alert. Plot twist. Coconut on dirt. Oh my. So that puts Diddy in logic. And it throws our key 5 hunt into the abyss.
Eddaket, what are you doing?
I mean, maybe he has this like actually ill read that the seed is really quick, and he's just collecting GBs.
Like this, all of this is like slow though. Like these 3 gold bananas are really slow.
I think it's more likely he just didn't write down that Castle Underground is foolish. If he had that written down, I don't think he does any of this. But he gives Spike time to catch up. Spike is gonna be in a hurry. He's gonna try and pull key 5, maybe out of like the power hut.
Yeah, maybe he wrote down that underground was a path, which is reasonable to believe. But like, he never checked the Lanky check in the dungeon.
Without Balloon, I guess you know Balloon's coming. Maybe he's thinking like, I guess we know nothing's down here because it's foolish.
Okay, well, he finally left.
Yeah, he finally left, but he's still got to go up to get key 4 out of the library, which means he's going to climb, he's going to do all those checks, he's probably going to do like the greenhouse. He's clearing out of this level.
Oh, it's Balloon Blast.
Random blast on a factory metal. No idea if we need that, but probably not. Not looking likely right now. Oh, what a tour. Oh my, what a kick slide off the door frame by Spike to make it to the power hut. That was a thing of beauty. Oh my god.
I'm not sure who discovered that one, but it was certainly a good find.
That kind of looked like a backup, I'm not going to lie. I think he was expecting to land on the door frame, but just like made a kick slide work there. Which
and
is,
you can land on that door frame.
Yeah, that is really impressive.
Spike showing off his gamer card today.
So this is storage, which I guess could be key 5, but I don't think it makes sense. No, I think more likely would be, if anything, I guess either the arcade mini or the punch barrel could possibly be key 5. If it's not there, then it's just coconut lock, which is kind of savage. Because coconut is a lot of the game.
Eddaket does have rocket barrel. You can just go straight to the top.
How is he going to leverage it, though? He needs to leverage it to do the museum, or to do the library, and then just bail instantly. All right, not the punch barrel in the arcade. How about the mini? Rainbow coin. All right, so it is coconut locked somewhere, and Spike decides he doesn't want anything to do with factory. He is stepping on the gas. Where's he going with coconut?
Back in the castle.
Oh my god, we forgot about this key. It's this key. Oh my god, this key exists. We've seen this key. I'm stupid. All right, I didn't.
But has Eddaket seen that key?
Yes, they both saw this key. But did they write down this key? So there's Spike's key. So he's getting his Diddy hint. All right, he's big chilling. He's hard chilling. I totally forgot that coconut lock. All right, that one's on me, team. But here we go. 10 more hints for Spike that he really, really needs. He needs this Diddy hint bad because he pulls Diddy and he'll pull Peanut instantly. And he'll be... Well, actually, I guess Peanut doesn't matter. Huh. All right, I'm just making stuff up as we go. But here's caves. They know they need to get into caves, so the cost matters here.
Forest rewards.
Tiny finds Diddy and Galleon. That is the hint he needs. He even wants this guy. This random GB that you can kind of cheat over with Twirl. Very nice. Key 4 coming up for Eddaket. Big pull for him.
But he pulled Orange Throw too. What the heck?
Oh, I guess Spike never got DK's medal. Interesting. There's Diddy's location hinted away the horde. Excellent. Chief shops are foolish. Inspiring 53. Ugh, that's
Dang.
Gross. And they know they need to get in there. So hopefully that's just their last item. All right,
Nice
tough cut
try.
to... Yeah, tough cut to get to that hint door, but no problem.
Eddaket is going to be clearing these out, but I just don't know about this play. I think he's like doing all this castle is burning up his lead.
He has solved his castle rooms hint. He has key 4 and is just doing this anyway. I guess this mini check, like, maybe in his mind it could be coconut. If he's thinking, or he should be thinking correctly, that key 5 is in the lobby outside, so it's just a matter of where's coconut. But with key 4, you can go get more hints. And the hints would tell him exactly where to go, so the information is kind of good. The information advantage is firmly in Spike's favor, and he's leveraging. Even though he was behind for a while, he's pulling Diddy here, and then he basically pulls even, or even ahead.
He's probably going to do ballroom here as well.
Yeah, at this pace, that's just what he's thinking. He's just locked in, clearing out everything he can. I think we're still missing a lobby's worth of hints. I don't think Spike went into Aztec lobby, but it is definitely a little more information to be had there. We're missing one way of the horde, 2 foolishes, 2 K Rool hints, which could be very informative. And I think that's it. Maybe a key hint. I think 1 key hint, yeah. Diddy Kong for Spike. He's probably not happy with that, if I were to guess. I think he's going to feel pretty behind. I think he's going to not be feeling great about Pound the X. And he's looking at that clock. He's like, we're 69 minutes in, and he just found Diddy.
Yeah, he's probably not feeling good. Meanwhile, Eddaket is probably going to be doing these 3 checks and then bailing.
Gotta be right. Maybe he does like Roof Dirt or something, but like, I don't know. So there's... Right, so Spike is going to grab his... He's going to clear out the hype chest. Very hype chest today. You love to see it. Buy his peanuts, and then... Kind of the mystery. What do you do? Aztec? I think Aztec makes a lot of sense. Aztec, the Way of the Horde, is the Kasplat on top of Tiny Temple.
And there's also Cave's Candy, which has something. So, like, that's got to be those 2 things, and you're done.
Holy moly, that is an aggressive play from Spike. He leaves instantly. He ignores a shop for Diddy and Galleon and just bails instantly. That's wild.
Well, he'll need to come back there.
I think Spike has come to the conclusion the seed is very fast, and he's just accelerating. He's just like, I need the hints to solve the seed, and if they don't solve the seed, I'm in trouble. But if they do solve the seed, I'm in trouble because my opponent might be even faster than me. So he is just all in on this. What are our Aztec hints? Skirts. Sure, that kills like Seal Race, Mechfish, Submarine. Not that those were particularly of interest. Production? Oh, you'll love to see it. So those are our 2 foolishes. One Way of the Horde, one key, and wait, yeah, One Way of the Horde, and Mills Grass, that's barrels. We know why we need that. Oasis? Okay, so that means the Rocket Barrel guy is... And another Lanky Carol hint. Yeah, it was Oasis to key 8, which makes sense. This is going to be one
Gone,
of...
I think, on top of Aztec.
It's Gone or Guitar, and then the other is in Caves. The one thing we have hinted in Caves is Candy Chunky, so very easy to get. I think Spike might have realized it. He's like, I'm like 2 things from go mode. It's just time to step on the gas and just hope I don't need Peanut. Because Peanut is like the only thing that might hold him up here. There's a chance he just gets wrecked by Peanut and Helm. There's a chance he gets wrecked by a surprise DK Rool phase. Although, I don't think that's particular. Well, okay, it could happen. That is possible. The conditions have aligned for that to be a possibility. Oh, a shared potion here. Is this a slam? This would save him from like a nasty chunky K Rool. Instrument. See ya. Never mind that.
Later.
Goodbye. Oh, we do have Diddy K Rool. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. We have Diddy K Rool, Tiny K Rool, Lanky K Rool.
Diddy,
oh my god.
Lanky, Tiny. So they're done for K Rool.
But he knows he needs it, and the only Diddy K Rool hint he has is Galleon Shops. But Galleon Shops got him Hunky, which got him Rocket Barrel, so he might think it's solved. That's very scary. He needs to go back to the Galleon Shops and pick up his peanuts.
I mean, I still don't think Spike's in a very bad position. Eddaket, I feel like, is just taking way too long.
Yeah, he's kind of stalled a bit.
He has to have noticed by now that, like, he's just got to go. And there's Gone.
Well, he might not know that quite yet. Where's the K Rool order? The K Rool order was... It was in an earlier lobby, I think, so...
K Rool
like, what hints do you get out of
Helm?
Factory lobby? Or, yeah, the Helm order, rather, yeah.
It's Diddy, Chunky, Lanky.
I think this seed is just a testament to information difference, right? Because Spike got his information and prioritized getting his information, right? He could have taken his punch to a Way of the Horde check, which would have led him to Mini and leads him to Diddy. But instead, he immediately took his key, or he immediately went to what he knew he could get, Donkey, and what he knew he could get, a key, probably out of Castle Rooms. Kept following up on information, and kept converting that, and it just kept snowballing in his favor. That's kind of how he made this comeback. It ain't over till it's over. Something nasty in a nasty position can always swing the tide. Here we go. So there's the critical key 5 hint for Eddaket is like, oh my god. This is my key 5 help. But Spike's approaching 60. He's dumped. He's just gonna, I think he's assuming he's just gonna buy anything he can in caves and just get out of here. This is a K Rool hint, I believe. Main aisle, Lanky K Rool. Yeah, so another Lanky K Rool hint that doesn't really help him. I think he was hoping for another Diddy K Rool hint, but he's only got the one, and he's got to make do. But if it's enough. One is enough because because there's 2 things in the Galleon Shops that are on the path to Lanky K Rool, or in the path to Diddy K Rool. So he's got to, as they say, clear your hinted regions.
Another Pearl. Now, Eddaket already has enough blueprints, right? So I just wonder when he's going to start stepping on the gas here.
Yeah, he has to.
It sounds like he's skipping a lot of things already, so I think he's considering that at this point.
No. Spike runs into a shop, tries to buy something with Lanky, and discovers that he is broke. Oh no. That is disaster. Just got to clear out.
Yeah, I think Eddaket is now in like heck everything else mode. He's not even doing the switches in here. Well, he can't, but
have a shot at this. He needs to be. Step on the gas.
And there's Coconut.
As you remember, the key back in Castle Lobby.
Oh,
That's
he's
big
just gonna
storm.
go up.
And there's Guitar. So it is indeed just simply Guitar in the Caves shop. So just like that, Spike is... We are in no mode. We know where all the stuff we need is. Spike is missing his peanuts, and he's got to go back to Galleon for it.
Looks like he's just gonna dump to get in.
He's one short. Son of a gun. He has all of Helm to like think about it too, right? I think you do Helm right now, like always. You always do Helm right now.
Yep.
Regardless, you can beat Helm, so just go do it. Unless you find
All
like
right,
the peanut.
Eddaket's out. He's gonna go get key 5 right now.
Here we go. So he gets his key 5 here, and then he runs to Gorilla God, runs to Guitar, and he's done. He has enough to get into either level. Do you even look at any more hints? I don't think you need to. You have 2 Way of the Hordes and 2 things missing. Let's go.
I'm getting the feeling that Eddaket is just behind at this point. It's hard to say because Spike still needs to clear out levels. And we don't know how much he needs to clear out.
He needs to find Peanut, and if he clears out his hints, he will find Peanut. So it is probable that he'll get it, but not a certainty, which is very scary. And there's a chance that there's a Peanut minigame in Helm, which would just absolutely ruin Spike's day. I'm pretty sure that would just be absolutely cataclysmic. I don't think it's particularly likely because... well, I don't think it's super likely, but we'll see.
Oh, he has enough! He never knew it!
Perfect. Yeah, Eddaket is just enough.
He is going to be gunning straight for Candy here, without a doubt. Maybe get the Gorilla Gun check. Oh, not even. He's just ignoring everything.
Yeah, nope. I think CBs are foolish anyway. It's just time to go. He's ignoring Fungi. Oh yeah, he's go. All right, last 2% for Spike. Oh my god, what is that vial in Diddy's room? All right, he has cleared the peanut hurdle, so Spike is beating Helm right now. All is well. No problems. What is that vial in there? What the heck? Are we gonna find out? I don't think Eddaket's grabbing it. There's no way Eddaket grabs it. I don't think Spike grabs it either.
No,
Actually,
not at all.
he might. If that's like if it's a red vial, he's definitely grabbing it. But like, we know it's nothing. It would be like charge or spring if anything. Oh my god. Oh my god. Here's Guitar. Guitar for Eddaket. He knows he needs Aztec, and that's it. It's a red vial, man! What are you doing? There's no way he just leaves that behind. What?
What? Does he know that can't be peanuts, maybe?
He hasn't skipped Peanut at any point, I don't think. Does he not realize it's a DK rule? Oh boy.
Oh, he skipped the cutscene.
Right. Yeah, he skipped the cutscene, so the laser
there.
hasn't despawned yet. I guess he's just like moving on, and he's like, all right, I'll just come back to it or something. Maybe.
I
Meanwhile,
can
here
see
comes
him just
Eddaket's-
purely coming back in here after he gets key 8.
Could be. That's possible. It's a little slow, but not
But
too
like
bad.
he knows that's a red vial, so it's like, oh, that's a guarantee.
Yeah.
That's what he might be thinking here.
Right, it's a sure thing. It's a 1 in 3 for him to be just in go mode from Helm, but it's not quite there. The other scary thing is that there are actually 2 shops with Diddy moves or with Diddy purchases available. The Forest Cranky shop also has a Diddy vial. We never saw what that was. So, looking from Eddaket's tracker, it's like one of like, what is that? One of 7 things? No, one of 6 things. None of which are great. They all suck. Boom, Gorilla Gone for Eddaket. He's flying. He didn't even like try and like dump to like get the hint or anything. He just knew I have 1 way of the horde. It's just got to be here.
Yep.
Go.
He's going to be dumping and going in. Now, again, chat, Spike is ahead of doing Helm, but he does not have peanuts.
Does he know where
the
Peanuts
big
is? It's so scary. All right, so there's actually like 2 frames to get the cutscene skip. One frame has the laser deactivated, the other doesn't. So he got the one frame that deactivated the laser in that room, but not in the first room. So it's there. So yeah, now he's gotta play the guitar again. And let's get his red vial. Discover it's not Peanut, and we're off to the races. 2 for 2 on skips though is pretty nice. Even though, did he really hit the skip? I think functionally he did not hit that skip. Like, if he had to go back for that, he, practically speaking, did not act. And it's just Simeon, Spring, and Helm. That is not what Spike wants to see. That's not great for him. So, in a world where Spike runs straight to Peanut, he's definitely in the lead by, how much do you think, Tudos? Like, he's like a Helm difference, right? So what is that, like 6-7 minutes, maybe 8?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Spike is gonna win this one no matter what. Unless he forgot about Galleon.
It's not given.
It could end up being close, but like Eddaket just burned way too much time doing those long castle checks.
Yeah. It's definitely where things slowed down significantly for him. But at the end of the day, there are no givens in DK64 Randomizer.com. Spike has to win it. He has to win it. He has to show us he's got the stuff to find Peanuts.
Yup.
This is his last room in Helm. They're almost 1 Helm apart. Almost. A little bit less. And, oh gosh. If I were paying attention, maybe we could have actually had a better time on this, but the problem is that Helm is a variable length of time between seeds. There's no way to like actually predict it because all your minigames are random, and some games are longer than others. I think like it's kind of a crapshoot. This didn't seem like an excessively long one. Ooh. No cutscene skip. Very stressful in a race. You miss those, it's like, oh no, I'm just giving my opponent time. Oh no. You can't quite go off the Helm timers that they have on screen, which is a little unfortunate because it depends on how many blueprints they dumped, and they probably dumped different amounts. There we go. Lanky, Diddy, Tiny. Here we go.
I can imagine Spike is going to one of those 2 shops where you had to buy a Diddy potion. Like, it doesn't matter which one. Oh, and he's going Galleon. Okay, that's GG.
Chooses Galleon. That's got to be it, right? He's just got to run straight there. He shows us he's got it. He's got the stuff. He's done it. Non-trivial, though. Tense moment when you're coming up on K. Rool and your opponent is not done. Always tense. He's got to keep it together and pull out a clean fight. What shop is it? What warps do I have? I don't think I have that warp. Turn around. One way, U-turn. 180. Come on. Go, go, go! What shop was it? Was it Funky? Was it Funky or was it Candy? Oh, ooh, check your notes. Oh, what was it? It's Candy. There he goes. Random vial. Hinted for DK Rool. Surely this is just it. And there it is. Peanut pop guns for Spike.
And
he's very happy to see that.
GG.
That is at last his go mode. And with Eddaket a Helm room or like a Helm room and a half behind, Spike takes a commanding lead into K. Rool. What a crazy race this was.
Man, no that was a lot of up and down. So this race right here, a very, very good example is if you feel like you're playing really bad at the beginning, you can still win if you play the rest of the seed really well like Spike did here.
Never over. Never over. And Spike was clearly on point from like game 1. It's just sometimes you're sometimes it just slips your mind. Sometimes pounding the X is just not the thing that comes to the forefront, which is entirely understandable because that is a easy check to miss.
I don't know if Spike will agree with that execution thing because he fell off castle once and he also got knocked out of a battle crown at the very end.
All right. Let me be clear. I'm not coping for myself, but good players do that all the time. This happened.
No way, good players never do it.
Okay,
I'm not a good player.
Yes. Oh, you're not a good player either. Okay, good. I was about to absolutely roast you if I ever saw you do it ever.
I mean, you saw me do it in yesterday.
Oh, true. It's actually a funny story. I was refreshing your stream at that exact moment and almost missed it, but nope. I basically perfectly framed it even. It's actually pretty incredible. You almost got one past me, but not so. Lanky phase down. Did he phase an execution test and then a extremely tense auto scroller to the end? I don't know about you, man, but tiny phase is like my least favorite by like a lot, and it's not really. It's just because it's long and is an auto scroller, and that's very stressful in races. There's no other reason. It's a perfectly fine phase. I don't think there's anything particularly wrong with it, despite it being kind of creepy. But man, that is not what you want to be. You do not want to be staring at the race time when your opponent is done and you are not. It is so bad.
Yeah, I always have race time closed until the seat ends. There's no way I can just handle like staring at that.
Tense. It's so tense. One phase to go for Spike. He's almost home free. But it's the 2 minute wait of dread. Butt slam faster, my guy. Butt slam faster. And it's 2 minutes, and it's sped up. Can you believe that? These fights are sped up in Randomizer. Like, this fight kicks you out after every toe in the vanilla game. In Randomizer, you do 2 toes at a time. It's still forever. It's crazy. This phase is cut down in half.
Yeah.
Once you know it.
You had to go in the shoe 4 times in the original.
It's cut down a lot. Bad, because like every time you need to go in the toe, you know, you got K. Rool running around for a butt slam.
It's literally a 4.5 minute fight in vanilla. It's insane.
You do have to do all the toe patterns, but it's like, you know, that's nothing compared to having to deal with the mini monkey barrel, butt slam, K. Rool, and so on and so forth. It's just... Two toes to go for Spike. This is it. Button on the dot done. He will he'll clean this one up with a 1:30 time, which is very fast. the mythical cut in the 90 is wow. Almost his in reach. This is very, very quick. I mean, Eddaket's got to be feeling good about his time too, right? He's gonna want like a mid 1:30 time. Like, that's so fast. But it is not Eddaket who claims first place. In the end, it is Spike. Boom.
With the 1:30.32. Actually, it looks like Spike split a little late, but
This is
so
the classic.
this is the fastest bracket seed so far.
Wow. Yeah, it felt fast. That felt crazy fast. GG's.
Yeah, the big thing here, Spike was behind, but he eventually did get what he needed, which was to pound the XGB. And Eddaket really just spent too long trying to get extra checks in castle, and that's what cost him. Like in a seed like this where you have to go fast, that's the difference.
And Spike realized he had to go fast sooner than Eddaket did, and as soon as he got his basically as soon as he did pound the X, he was just in blitz mode. There you go. What a fun seed. You want to talk to the runners?
Oh, of course.
I'll see if we can go corral them.
All right, we have Spike in this chat. GG's.
GG's.
Let's go corral Eddaket 2. We are on a bit of a delay, so the gameplay is fast and mysterious, but we'll grab Eddaket 2. Pull him in here. Hello, we have both of our runners now. GG's.
GG's.
What a seed. What a seed.
Are we sure this was Flagra? Was
Yeah, can
it
you
sure
believe
we didn't have
Flagra made
someone
this?
else come in?
Can you believe it?
Oh my god. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a PB by 6 minutes for me.
That's a quick one.
Yeah.
The 130 times are crazy. That's
Yeah, that
madness.
was like a
I think
4-minute PB by me too.
I think Flarger might have put too much sauce into this one. He put a little too much English on this one, and it wrapped around to being super fast. It's dangerous.
All right, well, Spike, you're the winner. Congratulations. Tell us your thoughts on the seed, because we got the feeling, like, from your play, like, you probably felt really behind at the beginning of the seed, like, at least the first half.
I wouldn't say I felt that behind. Like, GBs were very hard, so in my mind I was like, okay, we're probably like somewhat even GBs, it's just whoever gets to the levels first. The thing that made me feel like I was behind was dying on the arena in Japes at like 5 seconds left.
Yeah, we were talking like, falling off castle is one thing, you just like budget that one in, all good. Dying in Japes, you don't budget in the second one. That one hits different.
Yeah, the castle was fine because I hadn't activated all the banana ports, and I landed straight on top of them. So I'm like, well, when in Rome, do as the comms would do. So that was fine. But Japes, and I think that also cost me a sub 130.
Like at 30 seconds? Maybe. Something like
It was
that.
a 50-second arena.
It's a 50.
Yeah.
I thought it was 40. Oh wow. Well, there you go. You gotta watch out for arenas. Oh boy.
But yeah, no, that was a really good, really fun seed. Like, a lot of the jet seeds I've done in the past are like, okay, so full clear first 3 levels, go to level 4 for a con, level 5 for a key, and then go mode. Well, this seed, you had to go everywhere, and it was a jet seed. I like that. I like actually exploring the levels, even if it's just going to a cave shop and leaving. It's at least, like, going places.
Follow the hints. Follow the leader. Trust your hints. But your hints were a little bit slow to come because key 4 and 5 were just in kind of nasty spots.
Ugh, yeah, they really were.
Yeah, I think that was the big difference is once you find your key 4, you get a very critical hint that tells you need to go into factory to get your key 5. That's where you find your coconut, and that just like, blows open the rest of the seed. And you discover that like, oh, I just have everything hinted. Oh crap, it's time to go. And I think, Spike, you came to that conclusion first, and that's why you were plowing ahead much sooner, whereas Eddaket, you took a bit of time to get to 60, but had things cleared up by the end.
Yeah, it was... I didn't realize how close I was to go mode until I had full cleared all of Castle, which I want to point out, I saw a message from Barry in chat about me clearing the foolish Castle Underground. So when I write my notes, I have a shorthand where I do like JP for Japes, CV for Caves, CS for Castle. I do not have Castle Underground is Foolish. I have Caves Underground is Foolish.
Oh no.
So when I was scanning the list for like what's foolish here, it was there was no CS, so there was nothing foolish in Castle. So I cleared the entire thing, and once I got, the only thing I left was Chunky's room, and I was at that point I was in Lanky's greenhouse. I was literally like, wait, why am I doing all this? I should check the shop and leave. Now that I have key 4, go to level 5, whatever it is. There's a wath there, because at that point you still had 3 waths, and it was across 3 different levels, and so it was like, just go to one of them, do that, and then see where that takes you. So
There was the outside chance that Balloon pops up at some point, but fortunately, you kind of knew Balloon was early because Balloon locked your vines.
Spike ended up finding Balloon after the
Where was
fact.
Balloon?
Balloon was in one of the worst places it could possibly have been. Forest Tiny Meadow.
Oh!
Yep.
Yeah, and it
so
figured
bad.
out that because of Featherbow's location in level 4, that basically required you to do like Owl Tree Mini Monkey stuff. And Punch was what blocked all that. So you essentially had to go into Bells to actually go and do that. It was disgusting.
You could have done all that. You could have. I think one of you walked out of level 2 with the ability to do Pound the X. Yeah, Eddaket, Spike. You walked out of level 2 with the ability to do Pound the X, and then just like put it off forever. And that was like really what slowed you down early. Is just not doing Pound the X. If you picked that up, you would have grabbed like all your chunky moves and just been like flying.
Yeah, I
You
was
had to, like-
considering Pound the X, but it's like Hunky got you stuff in level 4, so I was like, oh, okay, Hunky sorted, we've got Rocket Barrel, that's fine. And then as soon as I realized I had Mini Monkey left, I got my Race vs. Shady flashbacks of me forgetting things in the early levels, so I instantly went to Pound the X.
Well, the reason I was so suspicious of Pound the X for so long is because your level 3 was 14 GBs. That is a huge number. Both of you dumped for that. That should have raised alarm bells that you have to jump for a level 3. Like, there's got to be something available, and the one thing that was available at that point was Pound the X, which opened up a ton of other stuff. So
Yeah. Well, what was funny is I dumped to 14, and then I was like, I forget what happened, but I was like, I'm gonna go back to Galleon to get the item in the shop, right? And so I get the item in the shop. Along the way, I get Mini Monkey at some point. Like, I forget exactly what it was, but I dumped to 14, and I went to Galleon instead. And I left Galleon with, like, 4 more moves and extra Kong and 22 GBs. So I skipped level 3 and went...
Yet you went back to Galleon to pick up Hunky, did Pound the X.
into level 4. Yeah, on my way into level 4, I was like, oh, this is a mistake, because Donkey... I went there because Donkey was in Japes. And I was like, oh, but I don't have Featherbow yet. And every single tiny check requires Featherbow except the boss. And then Battle Arena had feathers, so I got bailed out by that.
It just works. It just works. You had to kind of just put some faith into it and be like, surely this just works out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. But yeah, one of those, you talked about not having Hunky and having to go back to the shop to buy Hunky. One of the butterfly wings of this seed is the Training Grounds Rainbow coin that Spike grabbed immediately and you just put off. So Spike had enough money to have Hunky, and so he could have done all the Hunky stuff whenever he wanted.
Yeah.
You didn't have to double dip for that.
That rainbow coin let me buy a GB from the Isles shop to get into level 2.
Yeah.
That was also very funny. Is that I think Spike looked at level 2.
Yeah, because
one of you looked at level 2 immediately and saw it, and so we knew it was 4. And I think Spike looked at it, and then Eddaket runs into the lobby with 3 GBs, and we're like, uh-oh.
Wait, because I've started doing this thing lately. I kind of like it, except when you've got things like Galleon level 1, where I skip level 2 lobby early, because like the hints don't matter to me right away. I'm pretty much always going to be full clearing stuff. And so it's like you save a little bit of time by going to level 2 lobby and just going right into the level. And it just so happened I was 1 GB short.
Hang on.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the hints. Shoutouts to whoever it is that actually makes the hints.
What a cool guy they must be. Oh my god.
So level 2 is basically, I want to go there. I want to know if I can get an early column. I want to know if the keys are going to kill me. I want to know if I don't get a key 2 hint, because that's going to scare me.
Yeah, I'm kind of in that camp too, but maybe I have a little bias. I don't know. I think the day that no longer becomes viable is like, wait a minute, what are the hints doing for me actually? But as it turns out, the hints are pretty good because maybe your early hints didn't matter, but your later hints definitely sort of push you in the right direction. Whether it was confirming that you have very little to go, or just giving you the last push to Diddy that you needed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, very different, very divergent routes in these that happened remarkably early, but very interesting how that panned out. What a great race. What a great race. A great day to cap on, or a great way to cap off a Sunday or a Friday match. But we are not done on DK64 Randomizer.
Oh no, this was the third day in a row. We got a fourth one in a row tomorrow. Fourth day in a row. Riley versus Camerson in the semifinals tomorrow, Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern.
Oh yeah, so it's a little bit earlier than the previous, or it's a little bit earlier than our previous broadcast, but you'll want to be there. We'll be walking you through another banger matchup. I believe that is our winner semis. Winner goes to winners finals. This matters big time. You want to be there. You want to see this. Top runners at it again.
Meanwhile, Spike, even though he gets the win here, does not get any easier. Kuiper don't care is in losers round 4 waiting for him. That's going to be a good one for sure.
I'm scared.
An absolutely brutal part of this bracket here.
Alas, it is the end of the road for you, Eddaket. But
Yeah.
you had a good run. It was a good tourney.
No, this is a great tourney, and some of the most fun I've had watching Twitch has been watching all the races, especially here on DK64 Speedruns.
Guess what? You got a lot more to watch.
Got a
There's
ton
more
more.
tourney action too. And even if you're out of the tournament, we got bonus content for you coming up. Streamers are going to be playing seeds left, right, and center because we have a new suite of asyncs coming out tonight.
What?
A new set of asyncs are coming out for all you racers out there. So there's a fair few of you in the chat. Get your controllers ready. Get on the sticks. Get going. See how the leaderboards shake out this time. I suspect they will shake out very differently from the previous set of asyncs. We're going to see some fast times.
All right, go, go, go. They're up right now. Async.dk64randoms.com. Season 2 October asyncs are now available. Go get them.
Standard etiquette rules apply for streaming those. Put it in your title so that, no spoilers for anyone else that wants to stream them. But I have no doubt that people will be playing these probably within 20 minutes, if I were to guess. So.
I won't be
Right after the
surprised
weekly.
if someone gets done with these within a week.
Somebody might get done with these in within a week, 4 days. There are people out there just blasting 2 seeds a day. Absolute legends. Love them.
Well, there goes my sleep schedule. Thanks a lot, DK64randomizer.com. I'm gonna need to get some sleeping pills.
You hate to see it, or you'll love to see it. I think that wraps up our coverage for today. More tomorrow though. Tudos, where are we headed?
Yep. Before I send the radio, I just wanted to say thank you for people watching this VOD on YouTube or Twitch. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to the channel. We do a lot of these. This tournament's just getting started, so tune in. That being said, we are going to go ahead and raid Riley because it is his birthday and he's doing a birthday donk stream. His title says birthday stupid seed time chaos to come. So clearly it's got to be some great settings. So we are going to go send off viewers Riley. If I can type. There we go. All right, go, 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 go. Go, go, go.
We ride. Morning.